Hi there, Ronnie here, coming at you with a video. I was at a wedding this weekend. Uh, my friends Becky and Jayson, who you will see me playing RPGs with on Pair of Geeks 2, got married on Saturday. I was very honoured to be asked to be part of Jason's sort of groomsman. Was given the responsibility of holding the ring for him up until he needed to place it on Becky's finger. But the day before that, we played a mega game which I had never done before. Essentially, it was War of the Worlds Part 2, 1950, and the Martians are back. I was playing one of the Martians. We didn't lose. we almost did. But we didn't lose. It was pretty nip and tuck. It was a really interesting style of game that I'd never done before. And I really enjoyed it, and I would play one again, actually, especially if Becky and Jayson were running it, because they were very, very good. Very good. Really enjoyed the wedding. It was the whole ceremony was beautiful. It took place in Northampton Guild Hall, and lovely sort of architecture and paintings, and absolutely beautiful. And it was steampunk themed, so obviously the bride and groom were dressed in suitable attire, as were the wedding parties on both sides, and a good amount of the congregation, the guests, got in on it and were dressed appropriately, for the period. But band was great. There were two bands, actually. There was a Cayley band, and then there was a band doing sort of covers of sort of 50s, music from the 50s up to, modern times. Really good band, actually. I really enjoyed them. As someone who finds it difficult dealing with strangers, I did okay on the Friday because I was really only dealing with people I knew. Similarly on Saturday, but there were so many faces I didn't know, and as the night went on, it was becoming a bit of an issue for me, and I ended up sort of, I was glad when glad's not the right word, relieved when I left at the end of the night. Not because I didn't have a nice time. I did. I was starting to really feel the stress of it. To the point where Sunday I was pretty much persona non grata. I mean, I posted the odd thing on Facebook, just say hi to folk, but otherwise I really wasn't doing much. I stayed in my room until essentially the evening. Phil, who also we play games with on Pair of Geeks 2, was also there. And it was the first time I'd met him. It was the first time I'd, met him face to face. And similar with Giorgio, who you will have seen on Pair of Geeks 2 with the Massive Nyarlathotep adventure. And he ran us a quick Pathfinder 2nd Edition game as well, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, I apart from seeing Phil in the evening, just at the hotel, just having a meal, I kept very much to myself. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. It's just coming up for 5 p.m. now, and I was up at 6 o'clock this morning. And yeah, I'm shattered. Overall, I really enjoyed the weekend. I was very, very honoured to have been invited. It was a wonderful day. By the end of it, as I say, I was beginning to feel the strain. But it was lovely, and I was very happy to have been there and to see. It's very rare. You see a lot of couples who they get on. They really like each other. They seem to get on fairly well. With Becky and Jayson, it's just so obvious for that it's them. They're so obviously who they are, and they love each other, and they just they complement each other so well. I foresee a very, very happy life for both of them, and I would love that. Very happy to see that for them as well, because they're lovely people and they deserve it. So overall, really enjoyed it. It was a bit stressful come the Saturday evening, but I kind of handled it well, I think. I even looked half decent in my steampunk clobber, to be honest. When I tried it on, I put on the shirt and I put on the trousers, and it was looking really bad, and I put the tie on, and I was it's really not looking together. But when I put the waistcoat on, they actually seemed to come together, and then the frock coat. So yeah, was a nice time. Really enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much, Jayson and Becky, for inviting me. I gave you my congratulations on the day. I do so again here. I wish you a long and wonderful and happy life together. And yeah, so that was my Weekend. Tabletop Scotland next.